Do you know how I know that the tides of my physical and mental health are going to support me instead of drown me? It's when I can take a shower without a lot of resistance. And this isn't going to make sense to everybody, but I'm not making this video for everybody. I'm making it for people who understand that hygiene things can be hard. And I think a lot of us just expect ourselves to keep going no matter what, no matter if our mental health is in shambles or if it hurts to move or we haven't been sleeping or all the number of things. But it's normal for you to shut down some of the extra peripheral things when you feel terrible. That's actually quite brilliant. We have to survive, right? I think the worst that we feel about not doing those extra things, and that can be cooking, that can be getting fully dressed, that can be showering. You know what it is for you. The worse we feel about it, and the more we feel like we should be doing those things, the harder it is to kind of heal and get whatever rest it is that your body is trying to make you have. Once I started considering that my body and mind would have like these shutdowns, not to like turn against me and not because something was like broken or terrible, but because I needed to shut down a little bit, it really stopped the shame. And I think the shame is like the number one thing that really keeps you in bad mental health spaces. And what I think is not widely talked about, but if you're in a bad mental health space, there's a very good shot that your physical body is also really hurting. And I know it's tough because what you've been taught is to power through, to keep going no matter what, especially as women. But the thing is, you are going to have to learn new skills if you want to get out of the rut that you are always finding yourself in, or if you want to break habits that are happening over and over that you know are not serving you. And one of those skills you're going to have to learn is how to take the old stories that you've been telling yourself and throw them out like trash that they are. My story that I am lazy and that I don't try hard enough, or that I'm stupid, or that I just cannot get my life together, I'm not a very good adult, that is going to be not a story that serves me very well, right? But it's a powerful one because it's been going on since I was a child. And it will not change overnight. It won't. And if you're very deep into super negative self-talk, the best thing that you can do is not to start trying to say positive affirmations to yourself, in my opinion. Not a professional, but just experientially. The best thing you can do for yourself is to tell yourself neutral statements, because it's a bridge to get to more positive thinking. So for instance, in the past, I might come home and look around the house and see devastation everywhere. And I would say to myself something like, why am I not the kind of person who can keep up with a simple house? This is not hard. Women have been doing it forever. All you have to do is try harder, but you don't because you're lazy. I could not go from talking to myself to all of a sudden saying stuff like, you're actually super good at keeping the house. This is easy. You got this. Don't worry. Because it's a lie. I wasn't good at keeping the house, and it's not easy, especially for me. So I had to use neutral statements, such as, cleaning the house is not easy for everyone. Say it with me. I want to have a clean home, and if it were easy, I would do it because I want it very, very badly. Other people may be able to feel as bad as I feel and keep pushing and doing all the things, but they are also probably miserable. And I want to find a balance between doing the things that I want to get done to help have a more functional and comfortable home, and also respecting my body and my mind's boundaries and not working so hard all the time that I'm absolutely exhausted and have no joy in my life. Those are not negative, they're truthful, and they will help you because you are not telling yourself the truth when you're telling yourself these gross stories. So you will resonate more when you are hearing more neutral stories. Now, it will be easier to say the negative stories, but it will feel more authentic and it will resonate more when you say the truth of the matter. And it will help you once you have the truth, then you can come up with solutions, and then you can have more positive ways of thinking. So anyway, this was a long rant that I really did not mean to get this deep, but Basically, if you're struggling right now, and there are a lot of people around you who don't understand, you are understood. There are people who get that it is very hard for you to get in the shower, and it's okay for you to not get in the shower if you can't do it.